Hello and welcome to today's video. I'd like to thank Solbio for actually supporting this channel. And Solbio is a completely natural toilet fluid. It can be also used in the waste tank. It's environmentally friendly as it's made from completely natural ingredients. So if you'd like to know more about this product, there'll be more at the end of the current video, and there will be links below. Thank you.
Hi guys!
Hi guys! I am Isabella, I'm from Brazil.
I'm Fabio and I'm German.
And together we are living in 4x4.
Exactly, with our son Matteo.
Yes.
And our two dogs, Basco and Uni.
And this behind us is our lovely home sweet home big brother.
So check it out.
Check this tour.
See you when we see you.
This is our lovely home sweet home. We have a Krug expedition truck box, and this is great because here we have the sleeping room. And I travel with a man that is almost 1.85 m, then everything needs to be really big. And this is great because our bed is like 1.50 m, 2 meters bed. And we have this amazing window that Fabian, my partner, he surfs a lot, then he loves to use that to see the waves and how is the weather outside. This is our living room. Then we travel with a baby, 16-month-old, and we then have leather couch. Because of that, it's easier to clean. He's really doing a mess every day. This is also a bed. You can put those up. And then in this place is also 1.50 m for 2 meters. And another 2 person can sleep here. Behind here we have something that's pretty cool. We have our washing machine. I love it.
It's
really
very
nice.
how much can you get in there?
3 kilos.
Okay.
Yeah, normally I wash every 3 days because Matteo have every day 2 different outfits. Then every 3 days we need to wash, but work great for 3 kilos. It's not a lot, but for us it's good. Then here we have another nice feature. That is our TV. And it's not really a TV because we don't have any satellite dish. We have for eyes on. We have for when we are working our videos for YouTube, we use that, and for seeing Netflix because it's a smart TV. Okay. And then what is nice of this truck is that is the windows that we have triple glass or double glass. I'm not sure of those windows. That's like real windows, like in a house, and it's great because you can use it with one hand. Like that, and you have then the blackout. During the day we can have total night inside, or the mosquito nets. And we did especially, some windows has these mosquito nets that's bigger, and other windows has the little one that's for black flies.
Okay.
And it's great because when you are in areas that you have really the little flies, they don't come in.
Okay, so you've got the choice here.
Yeah, here's black flies.
Right, but you can scarcely see the difference between the black fly net and the mosquito. Well, I suppose you can if you look closely.
Yeah, it's only that it's a little. Is the square is like smaller.
Yeah.
And then this window would not open if I'm in an area with black flies.
Yeah. And where do black flies live?
We had in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, we had there, and we had also in Alaska. Black flies. Yeah. America, no, we had a trip from Canada to Alaska, from Alaska, America, and then Mexico, and those was the 2 hours that was really crazy. They are really bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Then also we have storage. Behind the couch is always storage, and this is really nice because we can put all kinds of things. Then all those drawers, those storage is really nice because you open like that with little
catches. Yeah.
And they are really nice, and they stay when you go off-road. I really like that you don't see the buttons and anything. Is really clean design. And from here I think this was more or less, we can go to our lovely kitchen. And then here in the kitchen we have an induction plate, and this is like a 2 plate, so you can put 2 pots, but you have a combination of doing a combo. Then if you have a big pot, you can put it here and the whole plate will be on. This is really nice when you want to cook for more people, if this happen. The nice part of that is that we have those nice drawers, it's everything really organized, and I love organization. And I love that, it's pretty cool. Then I have here, this is one of the things that I did that I'm really proud of, my spice rack.
Yeah.
All kind of spices, I love it.
Yes. Well, I've probably got as many, although it's a lot less tidy in mine.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I really like to have all of those. Then we have a combination oven, microwave here. And this is like, the size is like a home oven. It's really big enough. And our older camper, because before we were traveling with a smaller truck, we had a smaller fridge, and one of the things that we wanted in the new one was a bigger fridge. And this is great because now we can have food for minimum 2 weeks inside. And here we have the freezer. And this is pretty cool. Then we can go to the next room of the house, and this is my boys' sleep room. Matteo's sleep room. And this is his little corner. I open to have more lights. Yeah, this is his little corner, and it's really sweet. He sleeps here, or not really, he sleeps with us most of the time, but he has his little bed. And under the bed, then we have his stairs now, and then we have here a little storage with boxes. That's like easy to grab and to take your stuff. And on this side, we have then our dishwasher.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we have a small dishwasher for 2 people, it's great.
Yeah.
And our cool box, that is also here.
When do you use the cool box?
Every time. When we are on the road,
Yeah.
this box is always full with food, because we learned that more food you have, longer you can stay in a place.
Yeah.
Then we always want to have that with meat for barbecue, with vegetables, frozen vegetables. That's if we are in a situation that we love the spot where we are, we don't need to leave because of food.
Okay.
We have always together. And
Yeah.
Fabian also fish.
Yes, he fishes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he really, when he do, I have space to freeze the fish. Because
Yeah.
before we didn't have so much space, and was always that he fishes and he needs to release.
Yeah.
And then it was sad because you could have food for the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then now we use it a lot for that. And then from here, we have our panel, and here is all kinds of things. Fabian is better than me to explain this part, but he's self-explaining the lightning from the house. We have a router, and this router is like with a 5G router. Every country that we are, we can add extra cards from the country to have Wi-Fi inside the house.
Yeah.
And this is pretty cool. Then we have the heater one that is for winter, a normal one, the 5K, and then we have the heater 2 that is the 90K when we are in high altitudes.
Yes, 9K. Yes.
9K, yes, 9K. And then we have the engine preheat that we can, before when we drive, you can transfer the heat from the engine to the cabin, and then you can have your hot water or the floor heat and all that running.
Yes.
And then we have 2 tanks. We have an 800-liter water tank. We have 1 tank under Matteo's bed and another tank under the couch, and it's 400 and 400. And this is good because with 800 liters we can travel more or less 2 weeks without filling water again. Taking shower every day. Then the roof vent, and then here's all the information, like from 1 tank we have 42% of water, the second tank we have 66, the gray water tank we have 220 liters gray water tank, and is in 48%. The battery status is right now 72, and is a little what is coming out from the solar plates. And
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
100% sure how much solar plates we have, but I think it's 1,100 or 1,090. And from here we can go to our bathroom. And here we have the department, this is the shower. We have a wet toilet, what they call wet toilet, because when you take a shower everything else gets wet. But my mom did this for us, and this is really nice because you can close and then only this part will get wet. And we have a compost toilet from compost company, and it's really nice, really clean, and we never use it now for the trade show. Then it's really nice because you can change every day what you have inside, and we love it. Before you had a cassette, and now it's much better. Yeah, we have for winter the tower, how you call that, heating, right?
Yes,
heating.
it's a radiator.
Yeah,
Yes.
radiator for winter is really nice for dry the clothes, dry towels and everything. Then the storage, that's full of storages everywhere. Again, a nice window, and the roof vent. Well, when you take a shower, it's nice to get the steam out, and it's pretty cool. And from here, you can go to the front cabin. And me and the dogs and Matteo, we use it every day, this option. And this is really nice because we go here and Fabian go outside. Fabian is too big to use that.
Oh no, I think he'd fit through here.
Yeah.
Right.
That is not so flexible.
Yeah. This is the crawl space. I see the dogs have been here.
Yes,
Yeah.
the dogs are everywhere. Matteo sits is also there.
Yeah.
That is really nice because you can use that in a raining day. It's great because you don't need to go outside.
Oh yeah, sure.
Or in a dangerous situation, you can always from the bed jump in and drive instead of go around.
Yes,
after
yeah.
the
One
car.
hopes not to be in that situation,
Yes.
but it's just it's handy to have the possibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I think-
this is more or less. In Matteo bed we have also, because he's small, then we also did for Matteo a special thing that he stays in his bed. Then we have this net here that we hang here, and then he stays there without a problem and safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice too. But this is it. It's our home sweet home.
Oh.
And yeah, and the next trip will be Argentina.
And so where else have you been?
Yeah, we started in 2017 with those big trucks in 2017, and we went from Germany, from Hamburg, directly to Halifax, and we crossed whole Canada. Then we went to Alaska. From Alaska, we went south to United States, from the lower 48. And then from the lower 48, we went to Mexico, Baja California. You guys need to go there, it's beautiful. And then from Baja California, we went back to America, and back to Canada, and then back to America, and then back to Mexico. And we did a little back and forth for 3 years, during 3 years. Then we were pregnant in the time of Corona. And then from there on, we decided to go back to Germany to have our baby boy. Then we decided to change the trucks because we wanted more space. This is the new one. We have this one since December. And then we did the first trip in this new one to Spain, and from Spain to Morocco. And then from Morocco, we are here on the trip, on the trade show.
Okay, Abenteuer Allrad ad Bad Kissingen.
You guys are probably now wondering, where is our table? Because I am here and no table is here. Here's our table. It's an amazing table from Krug Expert. And you can bring... That's it.
That's an enormous table.
Yeah. And we had like a protection because of our little boy.
Okay.
But,
oh yeah. Sorry, because the protection sort of make you. But it's
it's a
normal.
really nice bamboo table, beautiful. And this table has like a stop here, has another stop in the middle, and another stop here. You can if you want only for a drink, you can close and have it here.
Yeah,
And
here.
have a drink, and it's really nice because Matteo can then play around when the table is not on place.
Yeah.
And you really need the table only twice a day or 3 times a day. Yeah, pretty cool.
It is. Yeah. And what's this bit down here?
One moment. I'll show you. This is Fabian liked to lay on the couch and to see outside.
Okay, so that was his idea.
Yeah, this was his idea. He wanted to be able to lay here and to be there and to be looking outside and see the waves while he's doing a siesta. And then this is long enough.
For him?
Yeah, for him.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Yeah.
And you've put this gate on here to stop Fabian getting out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To stop a little boy and the dogs.
Oh.
It's a really nice thing that then we can have them here without a problem and safe.
Yeah.
Really cool. And here also in the kitchen that I forgot to show, this is our sink. It's really like deep enough.
Oh yeah, domestic sink.
Yeah, this is cool because you have like the soap here fixed. We have the water normal, and then the drinking water is also here. And this is a 5 times filtered water with a UV light on. You can really drink that. It's really good.
Yeah, yes, that's really important
we
feature.
did in Morocco. We drink water from there, and it was really nice. And we are still here.
Still alive, yes.
Still alive. Yeah, cool. We are just in front of a Mercedes RX 4x4. We have 20 tons and 330 horsepower. we carry 500 liters diesel with us, and this beast drinks a lot.
Yes, I imagine it does.
And we can do like a walk around to see the rest of it. We carry with us the 14 R20 tires. What makes us really be high, especially about this truck, is that we ordered with the prolongation of the door, and with this door eyes closed. But here you have a department to leave your shoes. You can get inside and leave your shoes outside so that you don't make it dirty the inside. And it's really nice. There is here a compartment for storage inside there. Then we have here more storage. This is where we carry our 2x scooter. When we go in cities, is what we use to go around. Here we have our nice stairs, and it's electric. You push a button and it goes in and out. It's really nice. Then here we have our amazing outside kitchen. And this is really nice because this is Fabian's department. We have a rule. If it's to cook outside, Fabian needs to cook. If it's inside, I cook. And we have here a grill that is not clean because we are using every night for barbecue. And here we have the sink that is full of stuff. And here you have again, you can cook outside with an induction burner. And you have storage here. And up here you have also storage, and we try to have everything outside. Like we have plates outside, everything, pots outside, that we don't need to get inside and out all the time. And here we have our spare tire. It's really big, you can see my size and the size of that. And here we have the, I don't know how you call that in
Sand
English.
track.
Sand track. We have, looks like 4, but it's 2 because of the weight of the car. They need to put it together to get work well. Just realize my telephone. This is my little boy that is sleeping. Mateuzinho. And then we have an electric winch. And the winch is to put the step tire down, or when we carry our motorcycle or bikes, to bring it down too. Then in our garage, is you can see when it's open now, I normally cannot, you can see that. Fabian is the one that does those things. And you can see through, it's open the whole way, and there we have boxes and things, storage stuff, the car for Mateo and things like that. Here we have more storage. We carry with us 2x SUP, no standard paddling. Here, fun, is inside here. Then here is all storage, and pipes for the water, everything that you need for a car, step, things to put, change a tire, is everything inside there too. Here's the 500 liters diesel that I told you guys before. And from here we have then the batteries from the truck. And down here we have a TI system, that is a system like that you can use for when we put how much PSI or the bar we want in the tires. Then you put there what you want, you connect those pipes to each tire, and the system will do everything for you. Release or put in more air. And it's great when you are in the desert and you go in sand.
Because we need to change the tire pressure for different environments, such as sand. We need less tire pressure inside.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so we don't have to blow it up by mouth, for example.
Yeah, for sure not. This is our AdBlue tank because we have a Euro 6 truck and you need AdBlue, but we also find a solution. You find normally AdBlue everywhere, but this truck we found a solution with the countries that we could not find. Then we can drive with AdBlue or without, and also for the bad diesel that some countries have. This car is already fixed for that. We can travel to countries where is no good diesel. Is a switch that we need to do on the truck and work great. And I think that's it. This is more or less our lovely home sweet home. Thank you guys for watching.
This is the first time ever that I have accepted any support for promoting a product on YouTube. Now I've been on YouTube now for 15 years and I'm doing the Vanlife stuff for a number of years as well. The reason I haven't accepted support in the past is because I felt it had to be something which I really agreed with, and a product I knew. So I had to feel 100% about recommending it to others. This is Solbio, and this is a toilet additive. Now, what's the point of a toilet additive? Well, when you use the toilet, then it goes into a cassette, and you have to dump the cassette somewhere. Now, if you just urinate into it, then there should be no problem. But if you put any solids into it, then it makes it a bit more difficult. Now, one thing you can do is if you have constant diarrhea, then you may not need a toilet additive, because you should be able to dump it without any problems. For those of you who don't suffer from this problem, then one thing you might want to consider doing, in fact, one thing you're going to have to consider doing, is using a toilet additive. Now, there's two types. There's the blue stuff, which is manufactured by a number of companies, and it works pretty well. No problems there whatsoever with the way it works. Oh, there's the green stuff, which is ecologically based. Now, up until now, the green stuff didn't work as well as the blue stuff. But I think with Solbio, we're now seeing a comparative working rate. It works just as well. So it's ecological. What it's got inside are natural soaps, it's got natural citric acid, it's got essential oils and plant extracts, and that breaks down whatever it is that you're throwing into the toilet, or releasing into the toilet, I should say. And when you come to a dump station, you can just tip up your cassette and it all flows in nicely. Now you may say, well, I have constant diarrhea, and so therefore I don't need something like that. Well, that may be the case, but one thing that this has got, it's got a rather pleasant fragrance to it as well. Now, I personally like the fragrance of the blue stuff, but I know I'm in a small minority on that one. One thing I noticed when I've been doing tests of really small vehicles, such as 5.5 meter ones above all, so as soon as you open the door, you have this fragrance, let's say, of the blue stuff sort of hits you. Now, with this one here, Solbio, it's got a more natural sort of smell. It's a bit like eucalyptus. I'm trying to find a good way of actually describing it, and the best thing I could think of, it's got these cough drops or these eucalyptus like sweets, and it's got this type of fragrance within the toilet anyway. And if you're in a small van, I bet it could fill up the small van. I haven't really noticed it sort of when I'm sitting here in this position, for example, but maybe I'm not using enough of it to actually notice. Next thing is it safe to use? Well, the thing with the blue stuff is there are good reasons to suggest that it may not be completely safe to use. I mean, it does break things down in a chemical manner. I mean, I'm not going to suggest it's dangerous or anything like that, but I don't think it is particularly good for the environment. If it comes into contact with plants or things of this nature, I mean, there's warnings that, I mean, if you get it in a fish tank or something like that, I don't know why you want to put it in a fish tank, but if you put it in the fish tank, then the fish will die. So this, as it comes from natural things, you assume that it's okay. Now the blue stuff as well, I've noticed I always get it on my hands. And not only that, I mean, obviously I sort of miss the toilet as well. But sorry, I get it into the toilet bowl. I don't miss the toilet. I miss the sort of the hole where you open up for the toilet, and it sort of stains, and it takes a few flushes for it to actually go down. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it's with this stuff, it's almost translucent. Not quite, but almost. As is when you dump it out, which seems a bit odd the first time. You think, hang on just a minute, I'm sure I didn't just urinate in there. But that's the way it is. The manufacturers say it doesn't cause skin irritation. I have never experienced skin irritation from the blue stuff, but I have heard of people having this problem. And let's have another look at it, because here it comes in two One's for marine use and the other's for motorhome use. Now it could be that mariners use the toilet or they eat something a bit more dodgy, or I don't know, but it's different. This contains 40 doses, and it's dosed via this thing down here, this little tap. Now I know there are people who are suspect of these taps. Now I previously worked in the packaging industry, and indeed I used to give talks being an expert. I don't think I was much of an expert, but I do know a little bit about it. This technology is perfectly safe, I think, to use. It's not, I mean, it's often used in bag-in-the-box applications, and so you get wine or something. The wine's in a box, and it's got this tap that sticks out, and you use it. In the company I used to work, where we produced blueberry juice, we used this technology, and I've never known the taps to go wrong in my direct experience. But when they first came out, I agree there was problems with them. I've heard of people saying they put something in the fridge, or they in the van and something hit here. In theory, you're supposed to knock both ends down at the, sorry, pull them both up and press down at the same time to get it to work. So I mean, I do accept that these things can go wrong. Just as, I mean, if you don't close a bottle properly, everything will go out. But I make that part. Other than that, the bag may seem a little unsturdy because of the way it is. But I can tell it's made from recycled. It's green plastic. It's I think it's quite safe. So there's some observations on this, and as far as I'm concerned, I really do think it is a good solution for you. Now, it costs roughly the same as the blue stuff. There isn't much difference. Now, I do appreciate that if there was a price difference, that might be a problem. Although, I think if you're into motorhomes, then you've probably like living in harmony with nature, which is what I'm in it for, really. I think it's the call of nature, this contact with nature and all the rest of it. So I think that protecting nature is something that I would want to do. Whether or not I'm prepared to pay a premium, yes, maybe I'm prepared to pay a little bit of a premium for it, but in all honesty, between this one and the blue stuff, there's hardly any difference. Right, so if you find that of interest, there will be a link below. It's not an affiliate link, it just tells you where to get the stuff from. I'm not on any affiliate programs at all, deliberately, so nobody can accuse me of trying to promote something to get the affiliate link. But I do absolutely believe in this product. So, thanks very much for watching. I am currently at a place called Alexa Camping, or Camping Alexa, in northern Poland, and you may have heard some of the noises on the outside from the campsite, but I shall tell you more about that in another video. So, there you go. This is about Solbio. Thanks for watching.